Good morning. We are on day 25. I just want to say again that I really enjoyed our Zoom. I really enjoyed all of your talents. A lot of students were riding bikes. We had a student disappear. We had a lot of really cool activities. So that was just awesome. Probably my favorite one. I just really enjoyed watching you guys and how creative you were with the karate and some of you doing monkey bars, telling jokes. Just you guys just really surprised me. It was a lot of fun to watch. So on day 25, my book is I Love You So. Just kind of a cute little book that the girls like to read. I love you how much? So much. How much is so? Way more than you know. I love you as bright as each sparkling star, and as way out of space, I love you that far. I love you as big as the great lion's roar, and as deep as the ocean, I love you much more. Don't feed the lions. I love you as loud as the thundery sky, and as tall as the mountains, I love you that high. I love you as silly as a puppy dog's kiss, and as quiet as midnight, I love you like this. Do you love me every day? You ask me with surprise? Or does love come and go like passing butterflies? I love you as steady as the moon and the sun, though some of our days are not full of fun. Like when you feel mad, you ask with distress, 'cause I've broken the rules or made a big mess. I love you when you're nice, and when you're cranky too. I love you without liking the naughty things you do. My love you doesn't change like the weather or the days. It's a certain kind of thing in many different ways. You're my sweetie, my dear, my smile and my giggle. You're my playmate for always, my hug and my wiggle. Hanging out with you is where I want to be, eating ice cream sundaes or watching the TV. Under your umbrella, behind you on a bike, by you and beside you is what I really like. I can't imagine life before you came along. You're the music to my dance and my song. I am meant for you, and you are meant for me, the one I love forever, undeniably. I love you how much, so much, how much is so, way more than you know. All right, I want to just talk about this book just for a minute. I really like this book. I'm meant for you, and you are meant for me, the one I love forevermore, undeniably. That's really a cool line. This idea that your parents, your family, your loved ones, your teachers, they love you forevermore, that you're meant for them. It's just really a cool idea. And this part right here, your parents, your teachers, we love you even when you're cranky, when you're naughty, when you make red choices. And I know, being a parent myself, there are days where my kids are making red choices. There might even be a day where I raise my voice at them, or maybe a teacher raises their voice at you. It's not that these people don't love you and don't care for you. We're doing our best to get you to behave. We're dealing with things just like you are, and we're trying to make the best of each situation. So remember that even though you might have been sent to your room, even though you might have gotten in trouble, it doesn't mean that the people don't care about you. They're just trying to do their best, and sometimes adults are human too, and we make mistakes. So that happens sometimes where an adult may yell at you and they didn't mean to. All right, we need to work together. That's the biggest thing I've been telling my girls, that I'm trying my best and they're trying their best, and I'm sure your parents are doing the same. But just remember, no matter what, even if you are getting in trouble, it doesn't mean your parents don't love you. It doesn't mean your parents don't care about you. But it doesn't mean we always love your behavior. And the more green choices you're making, the easier it is for us to do our job. So just remember that. Counting sticks. Today, I've given you a rubber band. That's what this represents. It's a rubber band with 10. So you're going to have to count the 10 and then how many more. Notice they all have a 10, except for the bottom one has 2 bundles of 10. So that one will be easy to find, 2 bundles of 10. But let's look at 15. It's got a bundle of 10, and then you need to find 5 sticks. So you can look at the bundle of 10. You can circle it if you want. And then you got to cross out 5 sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to cut that out and put that there. Remember, you should cut it out and paste it if you can. If you absolutely have no scissors and glue, you can draw it. Draw the number in. 10 for Nat, same idea. Again, we're back to a bundle of 10, and how many more? All right, and you guys should be able to draw 20. So when you're done with this, it wouldn't be a bad idea to write, 19 dots or 20 dots on the back just for a quick practice. That's an extra. You don't have to. But then after you get past 20 and you've done the 20 dots, which is right there, see if you can draw 25 dots. Okay, it's going to, again, be 2 bundles of 10 and then 5 more. That's what we should be working on now. All right, so up to 20 was what we did in kindergarten. You guys can start working to 30. Again, you're writing, if I were a sprinkle, I would go on what? If I were a sprinkle, I would go on a birthday cake because we have a couple kids with birthdays coming up. Tyler and Hank are celebrating birthdays. So if I were a sprinkle, I would go on Tyler and Hank's birthday cake. I can read CVC words, read the words, cut them out, and paste them. All right, and then you gotta be careful though. A couple of these are a little confusing. A hem is kind of like the seam of a dress, and then there is one where it says dig. The others you should be able to figure out. And then there is a fishing rod. So be careful with those words. Try to read them, and then figure out the picture that goes with them. All right, so just reminding you, your teacher, your parents love you. We don't always love your behavior, but we love you no matter what, even if you're in trouble. It doesn't mean your parents are mad at you. Just sometimes they put you in that timeout because of your behavior or what was going on. And remember, we've talked about this before, teachers, parents, we don't know everything. We're still learning. I know sometimes my daughters will tell me that their teachers know everything. And that's not true. Teachers don't know everything. Might seem that they know a lot because they're the adult in the situation, but we're still learning too. So just be patient with us, just like we're patient with you. I hope you guys have a great day and you get outside again. It has been beautiful, the weather yesterday and hopefully today. And I'm just really enjoying being outside. My activity lately has been nature walks. We go out and we look for signs of spring. So hopefully you've noticed that the trees are starting to bud. There are a lot of eggs outside. If you kind of look around, you'll find nests, and there's probably eggs inside. And then I've noticed a lot more animals. We've been looking for frogs and turtles. The other day, my mother and father sent me a picture of about 30 turtles on a log basking at a park near their house. And I told the girls in the next 2 weeks, you're going to start seeing little circles with a little black dot in them inside puddles at parks. Those are going to be spots where frogs have laid their eggs, and those eggs will hatch and become tadpoles probably in about 2 weeks. So keep an eye out for that. Look for the flowers starting to bloom. I had some tulips in my front yard this morning, so I hope you guys get a chance to go outside. Miss you, and do your best.